Yes guys, welcome back to another video, and as you may have seen by the title, I'm doing a Chelsea Man City Champions League final preview for you boys. What's the time? It's 11 o'clock in the morning, and what time's the game kick off? I can't, not 8 o'clock, so 9 hours from now the game will be getting underway. So I thought I'd get you guys a cheeky preview out, and yeah, talk all things, line up, the tactics, like essentially what we need to do to be able to win this game. And yeah, first time in 9 years watching a Champions League final where Chelsea are contesting it. Obviously we're going in as the underdogs, but that's not the worst case scenario, no. Like we've been the underdogs before, we've done it, we've beaten Bayern in their own backyard. That's a memorable quote, but let's do it, man. It's going to be tough. We know it's going to be tough. Man City, the best side in the world, in my opinion, and yeah, we've got to beat the best side if we want to win it, and that's how you win these things. You've got to beat the best teams. Look, we overturned Atletico Madrid, the best team in Spain, Real Madrid with the most history in the UCL, and yeah, we overdone them easily. Obviously Porto, that was probably our hardest game in the knockout stages, but we overcome that, and we're playing in Porto tonight. So yeah, well, what do I think? Like, first of all, we have to play incredible. Like, let's not get that wrong. To a man, they have to put 110% in if we have any chance of winning this game. So we've got to make sure we're compact defensively, and we know how we're going to set up. They know how we're going to set up. We know how they're going to play. They're going to play on the front foot and try and take the game to us, and we've got to be able to withstand that. We have done in the last two. Don't get me wrong, obviously one error from Christensen gave them the goal. But in the FA Cup semi-final, we withstood the pressure. In the league game, yeah, Aguero had the chance to make it 2-0, but we were far the better side in the second half and proper went for it. But it's all about the transition, man. If we can get that right, we're in the game. Like, we know they're going to play a high line, so it's about getting us in behind. And if we can, we're in the game. But it's all on that transition for Chelsea. Like, because we know they're going to have all the ball. It's just when we turn it over, what have we got? Like, N'Golo Kante, he's got to be the driving force, and he's got to get his pass right. How many times have I sat here and said that he's not got his pass right? It's cost us. If he gets it right tonight, we're in business. Like, his interceptions are crucial. Then in the 3 goals he scored against was it all 3 goals? He was the one who got the ball and intercepted it in the midfield, which allowed us to score. Most notably for the second goal in, the third goal of the tie, but the Mason Mount goal that pretty much sent us to Porto, where he intercepted it and, yeah, played Pulisic back across, Mason back of the net, 2-0, game over. But yeah, that's going to be a crucial part of this final, is the midfield. Like, we have to get that right, and he's got to get the balance right. It's a tough call. Well, there's 3 obvious players. Obviously, Gilmour won't play, but he might come on. But you've got Kova, Jorginho and Kante, and you have to find out in my lineup who I've gone with. But yeah, he's got to get that right, and that balance is so crucial if we want any chance of winning this game, to be fair, because that counter-attack has to be right, and we've got to have the right balance to be able to break their midfield down. And yeah, but let's not forget, like, the defence has to do their job. Like, first of all, if we can get that solid defensive line, and yeah, we know Mendy's going to have to make a save or two. He hasn't really made a save in this year's competition. Only really Benzema's couple of efforts, which one of them was a phenomenal save down to his left-hand side to deny Benzema on the turn, and the other one obviously was at the header. But yeah, he's going to have to make some saves tonight. Let's not get that twisted. Like, he's got to step up, and if he does, we're in the game. But like, all these factors have to go for the Blues tonight. We're going to be sitting in, we're going to be digging in, and let's just hope we can get them on the counter like we did in the FA Cup semi-final. A goal like that would be superb, wouldn't it? But yeah, let's get onto my lineup for what I think the team should be going into this Champions League final. Obviously, Thomas Tuchel might give us a few surprises, but I reckon we can name at least 8 or 9 starters just by like listing them. But yeah, in goal, Mendy has to be Champions League goalkeeper. He's our number 1 for a reason. he's made some big saves, like I said, like with Benzema and that. And yeah, he's got to perform. Right wing back, let's not get this twisted. Reece James has to play right wing back. Like, he has to, because the fullback's going to be so crucial to our attack. If they can get in the game and pen them defenders back, then we can have the ball a bit more and create pressure towards them. And yeah, them going up and down is so crucial, and their pace of Reece James will be vital. And obviously we know his end product is the second best, in my opinion, in the sides behind Mason Mount. So yeah, if he can get that end product right, then we're going to create chances. Let's not get that twisted. So yeah, right wing Reece James for me. The three centre backs, first one Aspie, Captain Aspie. Let's hope he is lifting the Champions League trophy and bringing it back to London. Oh, I'm praying. Come on. But yeah, Aspie, that right centre back role, he's got to do a good job. He's going to be up against Foden, Mahrez. I don't know who City are going to play. That's the thing. They could like throw a few surprises in there. I don't think Sterling will play, but we'll see, won't we? Let's not bother about them. But yeah, let's focus on us. Yeah, Aspie at right centre back for me. Has to play right centre back. None of this rubbish with Reece James playing centre back, please. Middle of the three will be Thiago Silva. He's not the club captain, but he's closest to it, to be fair. Like, we've seen his leadership qualities for PSG. Unlucky not to win it last year, but hopefully he can win it this year. Fingers crossed. And then on the left centre-back, it's going to be Antonio Rudiger. Probably one of our best and most improved players under Tuchel. And yeah, he's going to play a vital role in helping Ben Chilwell, who's going to be my left wing-back, in defending Riyad Mahrez, who I reckon will play on that right-hand side. Yeah, and Rudiger's like presence and his, like, we've seen like his fights against Leicester players, you know what I mean? Like, we don't have many of them bad players. Like, we had Costa Terra, all them players before. We don't have many of them, but he is certainly one of those. Yeah, left wing back, like I just mentioned, it's going to be Ben Chilwell, just for his energy up and down. He was probably our best player against Villa at the weekend. And yeah, he's going to play a vital part. And if he can get into positions like he did against Villa in the attacking third, he's goal for it. But he's got to be doing his defensive work superbly tonight against Riyad Mahrez. Like I said, he's going to be such a important player to Man City, and he's got to get that right. Yeah, but that's my back five. Two in midfield. But then I might play it as a three at times, with the other player dropping in and having two up top, but we'll see. But yeah, first one, Jorginho. Pretty straightforward for me, in my opinion. Obviously, everyone who knows me personally knows that I rate Jorginho. I think he's a crucial part, and anyone who knows Tuchel's style of football knows that he's an integral part into that lineup. And yeah, he starts for me, no brainer. And then next to him, it doesn't matter if it's a 70% fit Kante. This guy has to start. And N'Golo Kante has to be playing in that Champions League final. It's so unfortunate on cover, but hopefully he can come on and play a part. But yeah, I just think N'Golo Kante gets in there just for his energy. And if he can get that final ball right, which he needs to do, then we're in business. But if he gets that wrong, we're in trouble. That's how like tight the margins are. Like N'Golo Kante, we know he can intercept the ball so well. We know he can do his defensive work, but him and Jorginho, he's the more attacking threat in that side, and he's got to be driving at the City midfield and defence, and he's got to get his pass right. And if he does, we're in business. If he doesn't, we're going to struggle to create. It's simple as that. Like, it's fine margins in these games, and he's got to have an outstanding performance, but he's done it so many times. Just one more time, N'Golo Kante, please. So the attacking three, my first one, obvious, Mason Mount. No-brainer, in my opinion, has to start. He's our best player, player of the year, deservedly so. Yeah, simple for me. He's going to be the one, man. If he can step up and create that threat, then we're in business. And yeah, he's got to be providing. Imagine a Mason Mount winner. Oh my God. The absolute limbs if Mason Mount scores the goal that wins Chelsea the Champions League. Like, could you imagine that headline? Jesus. Proper Chelsea right there. But yeah, he's got to play a crucial part in his final, as all the other players have. Like, the whole squad has to. And yeah, Mason Mount makes the cut. And then the other two, I've been debating it for so long. I think Werner's a definite, in my opinion, just because his pace, and if he can get his final position right in terms of him getting in behind Diaz and Stones and going in from out to in, if that makes sense. So I prefer him as that left-sided winger or left striker, sort of roll left forward. And if he comes from out into in, and he can get him behind the City line, but he's got to get them offside sorted out. And if he can time his run right, he's going to be in, and he's got to take the chances. He hasn't taken many chances this season, but this is a time, Timo, to take it. The one good bit of play he has done against Man City, obviously the FA Cup final, but away at Etihad, the amount of times he was offside because he plays on that final third, on that really high line. Yeah, the one ball from Hudson to Werner, and then Werner put it across. Marcus Alonso, rest is history. But yeah, that's the one time he did get it right. And if you can get it more times right today than wrong, then he's going to get in. Let's be real, because we know Man City play a high line. But will Guardiola change it? We know he's known for tinkering with his formations and all that. We'll have to find out. But yeah, Werner. And this is a tough one. For me, it's between Havertz, Pulisic, Ziyech. Hudson, no, but off the bench, he could become a threat. But yeah, like I said, Havertz, Ziyech, Pulisic, any three of them could start, in my opinion. They've all played crucial parts. But I'm going to go Havertz. I honestly think Havertz will provide us, and he has to step up. Whoever, one of them three has to step up, because they're going to all play. They all play different, but they all provide something different. Does that make sense? I think Havertz has to start, because if the ball comes into him, he's got to be able to get into the game and turn and find Werner, find the fullbacks, find Mace, bring us into the game. We don't want to be sitting back all game. As much as we know we will for large periods of the match, but for periods we need to have that release, and Havertz has to be that release. Olivier Giroud could be the one, but I just don't think he'll play him. Tammy maybe not, but no, he probably won't be in the squad, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I think it's going to be Kai Havertz, honestly. That's my gut instinct telling me that. It'll probably change an hour before match day, or match whatever, you know what I mean? But yeah, Kai Havertz starts for me, and that's my 11. And the subs, obviously in Europe, as you well know, there are 5 subs. So I think you can have, how many can you have on the bench? I think you can have more. I think you can have your full squad on the bench. Am I right in saying that? Or I can't remember, but I know you can make 5 subs during the game, and an additional 1 in extra time if it goes that far. So yeah, that's been the Chelsea lineup. Mendy, I'll run through it. Mendy, Reece James at right wing back, Tuchel, Aspi, Rudiger, Thiago Silva and Ben Chilwell, Kante, Jorginho, Werner, Mason and Kai Havertz up top is my team. And yeah, let me know in the comments whether you would have changed anything. But there is one worrying stat that I have seen going around, that Guardiola has only lost 1 final in his whole managerial career, and that was to Jose Mourinho's Real Madrid. He's won 14 out of 15. That is a remarkable record, and obviously he beat Tottenham earlier on in February. No, it wasn't February, was it? Because it was delayed in the back of last month, wasn't it? Aymeric Laporte got the winner on that day. But yeah, we know it's going to be tough. We've got to believe. I'm not going to do a score prediction, but we've got to believe that we can do it. We are Chelsea. We love an underdog story. So please turn up, Blue Boys, into these lot. Let's do it. Come on, you Blue Boys. I don't know what I'm going to do about match reaction, but yeah. Like I said, pretty much transition is key. I've picked the 11, and yeah, let's do it. Obviously, I leave the rest to the boys, you know what I mean? I'm going to be as nervous as you lot, but yeah, let's do it, man. Let's see what we got. Let's fight for the badge, and let's bring that trophy home. Let's do it. Come on, you Blue Boys. Come on, man. Do it.